Things are getting a bit heated up just ahead of Nigeria's 2023 elections. On social media, Peter Okoye of the Nigerian music duo P-Square has clashed with another artist, Seun Kuti, over a comment the latter made about presidential candidate Peter Obi during an interview. The war of words began between the duo when Seun Kuti said he believes that no politician can save Nigeria except for Nigerians themselves. He further went on to tag Peter Obi as an opportunist to switch to the Labour Party after losing the People's Democratic Party primaries. Now, reacting to this video, Peter Okoye took to his Twitter page to drop several comments, and here is one of his numerous comments which stood out. He said this, quote, he said, "My late father was nobody, but today everyone knows the Okoyes. Dude, try removing Kuti from your name, make I know whether anybody sabi you. Remain in that your local shrine, while people like us and others continue excelling globally. You can't shame the shameless." This has led to some sort of bickering on the social media street, many reactions from different supporters of the Kuti family and several other political commentators. We'll take a look at those comments very quickly. Ola Ahmed says that local shrine you call it is a global symbol of Africa's musical prime estate. The shrine has welcomed world leaders and international stars of recent. We had Emmanuel Macron, the president of France. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Has the president of Togo visited your house before? That's the question from Ola Ahmed. Take a look at more comments. Fact Checker said, in life, if you inherited anything from your father, try and work hard for your children to inherit yours. The shrine belongs to late fella Kuti. Let Seun tell us what belongs to him as a person outside of his father. Let the world now celebrate him now. That's like a kind of question. Omo Antinor says, are you saying he should throw his father's name Kuti because Peter's father wasn't opportune to be somebody during his existence? That isn't Seun's fault. You all be reasonable, because I see him trying to be tribalistic, mentioning the shrine. That comment is from Omo Antinor. I am Chari Tash Home says, mind you, most of his successes are also infused for the fact that his late fella's son. Remove Kuti from the name. So it seems like everybody's talking about the fact that take away Kuti from your name and then let's see what comes of you. But we'll move away from that story now to another story, still on the Nigerian social media space, where a media personality simply identified as Uncle Charles on Twitter has taken to his handle, which is Aquari Charles, to analyze why most men flock around unemployed ladies. In this post, he criticized men for not paying attention to cues and not being able to show love and affection to independent ladies. He went on to say in that post, you can see right there, it says, most Nigerian men are clueless on how to love a woman who is not after financial gains. It says they don't pay attention to cues, they're not romantic, they're not affectionate, they're terrible lovers to women who are financially stable. That's why they flock around the unemployed ones. This post has garnered some sort of reactions online from both genders, and we'll take a look at them right away. My Lagos says, if your man is innocently unaware of how to love you, then teach him. This attitude of he's supposed to know will lead both of you to where you don't know. Help him to love you the way you want to be loved. More reactions. Coco Butter says, that's my dilemma. I'm not asking you to fund my lifestyle. Just pay attention and really care. I guess that's equally too much to ask for. And Aking's go on to ask her, he said, what do you mean by paying attention? More reactions to this story. Auntie Grace says, I had this conversation recently. Most Nigerian men are used to just providing financial needs for their partners. When they now meet a woman who is financially stable and the only thing they are used to bringing to the table isn't of importance, they become extremely frustrated. That's according to Auntie Grace, and quite a very, very potent reaction. Engineer Teacher says, not entirely true, Sha, because many of them are rude. And men can't be with disrespectful, financially independent ladies. Apart from them having their personal money, they need to work on their characters as well. That's according to Engineer T-Toz. My Lagos Niger also went on to say again the same reaction we took earlier. Says if your man is innocently unaware of how to love you, then teach him. But that's as much comment as we can take on this story. Quite interesting, quite a very interesting trend wave if you ask me.